Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we're going to be having a look at Davos. Now, as you're probably aware, it's the World Economic Forum's conference, we'll call it for now, in Davos, for the world's top leaders from politics, business, civil society, academia, media and the arts. Now, this is obviously in the village of Davos, which is in Switzerland, as the World Economic Forum hosts its first in-person annual meeting for more than 2 years. Now, as we all know, this is just the leaders going to a nice plush place to effectively stand around in a circle and wank each other off. Am I wrong on that? The only thing they seem to do out of this place is figure out how to tax us more and how to make our lives even more difficult. Countries and nations as a whole. Now, the thing that gets me the most about this is the reverse psychology that these idiots think works now. They actually have got a theme for the World Economic Forum's annual meeting, and it'll be, are we ready for this? Working together and restoring trust. Now, if you're on the left and you're listening to this, and you're probably wondering, what's such a big problem about Davos? It's just powerful people trying to do well for the world. You know, a global hug, in other words. Well, let me just bring something to your attention. This is Klaus Schwab. He's the leader of the World Economic Forum and pretty much one of the instigators of the Great Reset, New World Order, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing. Globalist takeover. Well, this is Klaus Schwab himself admitting to penetrating the cabinets of most world governments. Let's have a listen to this, shall we?
And I have to say, when I mention now names like Mrs. Merkel, even Vladimir Putin and so on, they all have been young global leaders of the World Economic Forum. Mm-hmm. But what we are very proud of now is the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina and so on, that we penetrate the cabinets. So yesterday I was at a reception for Prime Minister Trudeau, and I know that half of this cabinet, or even more half of this cabinet, are actually young global leaders of the World Economic Forum.
Which effectively means the governments and the leaders that are inside the WEF in his pocket penetrated. That's not the cleverest word, that one, is it? Penetrated by Baldy Klaus Schwab, Dr. Evil himself. It means that they're not working for you, the people that voted them into power in the first place, which effectively, in my honest opinion, would be treason. But we'll carry on, shall we? Now, obviously, he just hinted at a few, so I thought we'd have a quick look at a few more. This is the Great Reset and the World Economic Forum's biggest mouthpieces. We'll start at the top. United States, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, China, Russia. Not too sure on the Russian one at the minute. Seems that he's broken away from the World Economic Forum, but that's for another video. Ukraine, Israel, Greece, Germany, France, Italy, Turkey, Netherlands, United Kingdom. And here we come for the institutions. The British monarchy, the United Nations, NATO, the World Trade Organization, European Union, EU Central Bank, the International Monetary Fund, BlackRock, Soros Fund, Rockefeller Foundation, Blair Institute, Gates Foundation, CERN, the World Health Organization, and the last three should annoy everyone: Pfizer, AstraZeneca, and Moderna. So this is a one big massive told you so, I told you we can get them all to do it, etc, etc. Now, this isn't the only reason I'm bringing it to your attention, just because most governments have been corrupted by this bald fraggle. It's got nothing to do with that, to be honest. It's actually the fact of where this is heading. These are all people colluding against you, everyone. Have a listen to this.
So we have to prepare for a more angry world, and how to prepare? It means to take the necessary action.
So you heard that. We've got to prepare for an angrier world. Why would we be angry, everyone? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Well, here's a couple of reasons why you should be angry at this fraggle and his attempt to take over the world, but effectively a one world government, probably run by him and his cronies. One of his cronies is even more scary than him. This is Yuval Noah Harari. He's actually the chief advisor to Slaphead Klaus Schwab. And some of the things he says is absolutely disgusting. Listen to what he sees for the future, everyone. And remember Klaus Schwab's comments, we've got to prepare for angrier people. Are we ready?
Again, I think that the biggest question maybe in economics and politics of the coming decades will be what to do with all these useless people. All these useless people. The problem is more boredom and what to do with them and how will they find some sense of meaning in life when they are basically meaningless, worthless. My best guess at present is a combination of drugs and computer games as a solution for more. It's already happening.
You see the smirk on this man's face, the smirk talking about the lower end of society. I assume he doesn't mean himself. So the lower end of society are going to become, in his mind, useless people. And it doesn't stop there. Listen to this.
Humans are now hackable animals. The whole idea that humans have, they have this soul or spirit and they have free will and nobody knows what's happening inside me. So whatever I choose, whether in the election or whether in the supermarket, this is my free will, that's over. Free will, that's over.
That's over.
Over. Today, we have the technology to hack human beings on a massive scale. Everything is being digitalized. Everything is being monitored. It's often said that you should never allow a good crisis to go to waste.
So we have to prepare for a more angry world. And how to prepare? It means to take the necessary action.
And there you have it, people. This is the time to fight this. F the leaders, F Davos, F World Economic Forum. None of this should be something we want, should it, people? If they're going to be classing us as useless, I don't want them as our leaders. But what say you? I'd like to know your opinion. Let me know what you think, everyone. Stay sane. See you on the next one. Make sure you share this out, everyone.
The core is one, and I can behold the tide.